what actually happens inside your body and your brain when you cut out added sugar, I'm not just talking about losing a little weight. I mean the day-by-day biological shifts that can totally change how you feel. Okay, let's get into it because the science here is pretty amazing.
And let's just kick this off with the most staggering fact right up front. 10 days. That's it. That's all it took for scientists to see people's brains literally change on a scan. This isn't just about cravings, This is about your core brain chemistry. And that one fact pretty much sets the stage for everything we're about to cover. To really get why quitting sugar feels so intense, we have to start with a number. Because honestly, most of us are in a state of a low-grade, constant sugar overdose, and we don't even know it. And when you see it laid out like this, wow. The American Heart Association says we should have no more than about 6 teaspoons of added sugar a day. But the average American, we're downing 17 teaspoons. That is not just a little bit over, that's nearly 3 times the limit. And that huge gap, it's not doing us any favors. It's the silent reason your energy tanks in the afternoon. It's messing with your skin, it's making your mood swing, and it's putting a fog over your focus. It's that feeling of just being a little off. And it's happening every single day. Now, if you've ever tried to cut back on sugar and felt like you failed, I really need you to listen to this next part. Because that struggle, it is not a character flaw. It's not about a lack of willpower. It's biology, plain and simple. So here's the deal. Your brain is hardwired with this thing called a reward pathway. When you do something that feels good, like eating sugar, it releases a hit of feel-good chemicals. Sugar basically comes in and hotwires this system, creating this powerful loop that makes your brain go, yes, do that again. It works in a way that's disturbingly similar to some addictive substances. And this right here shows why it's so frustrating. It feels like a personal failure, right? Like you just weren't strong enough. But what's really going on is a predictable biological reaction. Getting this is so important. It's not you versus you. It's you understanding your own biology. All right, so let's walk through the timeline. You've decided to do it. What can you actually expect? Well, the first couple of days, not gonna lie, they're the toughest. This is the withdrawal phase. You might feel super irritable, your brain might feel like it's full of cotton, and you could even get some pounding headaches. That's real. It's your body and brain screaming for the stuff they've gotten used to. But just knowing that this is normal and that it's temporary, that can be the thing that gets you through it. But if you can just push through that initial rough patch, something pretty awesome starts to happen. Right around day 3 to 5, you hit a major turning point with your energy. All of a sudden, that afternoon crash you thought was just a normal part of your day, it's gone. Without all that added sugar, your blood sugar isn't on a wild roller coaster ride anymore. Instead, you get the smooth, stable energy all day long. It's a total game changer. Okay, now we're talking. 2 weeks in. This is where the payoff gets real. The benefits stop being just things you feel and start becoming things you can actually see. One of the biggest things that happens is that inflammation in your body just plummets. I mean, think of inflammation as this constant, low-level internal swelling. And guess what? Added sugar is one of its main fuels. So when you cut the fuel source, your whole body just calms down. So what does that look like in real life? Well, a lot of people report their skin starts to clear up. They feel way less bloated because their digestion isn't so irritated. And a big one, so many people say they start sleeping deeper and more restfully. These are the kinds of rewards that make you want to stick with it. So the 2-week results are pretty great. But what if I told you that the hard science shows your body starts to heal even faster, like way faster? There's this study from UC San Francisco that just floored me. The researchers basically asked, how quickly can a person's metabolism actually start to fix itself if you only take out the added sugar? And the answer they found was 9. Just 9 days. I mean, when you first hear that, it sounds made up, right? But the data is solid, and it's just incredible proof of how resilient our bodies are. And here's the kicker, the part that's truly mind-blowing. In this study with kids, they didn't cut a single calorie. They just swapped the sugary foods for other carbs to keep the calories exactly the same. And in just those 9 days, the kids' metabolic health markers improved across the board. It wasn't about weight loss. It was just the sugar. So that leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? If a body can start to heal itself on a metabolic level in just 9 days without even dieting, just by getting rid of the added sugar, what could a whole month do for you? What could you feel? What could you see? It's definitely something to think about.